What is up, you guys? theajblack here. Welcome back to another reaction video, and today we're going to react to Death Battle, Wile Coyote versus Tom the Cat. Now, I watched the analysis on both of these characters, and considering those two characters are gag characters, and the last two gag characters fought was Scooby-Doo versus Coyote, and that battle ended up in the draw. Now, I'm not hating on the Death Battle. I don't care whoever wins. I love both of these characters. I love Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. They're everybody's favorite childhood cartoon. So, I'm okay with either one wins, but I have a feeling it might be a draw because they're both gag characters. So, for what I know is, in order to beat a gag character, is to be a gag character. So, let's see what happened, and also I apologize in advance for not uploading for a while, cause you know, it's life, I have work, and I have other things to do. So, I promise you, now that the summer is here, there's gonna be more videos to upload. So anyway, let's get started with the video in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I'm actually like this. Of course, his evil laugh. That is. Wow, you're the one who got me to the house.
Come on, you apes! You wanna live forever!
Okay, I'm not expecting that. Coyote weapons. Unlimited supply of weapons. Of course, it kind of expected, but the gag characters. Out. understand. What?
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Considering coyotes eat cats, I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile gets the edge in stats.
Wile's arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the Dissolver works on any tunes, not just the Looney ones, it should apply to Tom. But considering how much of a screw-up Wile is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, and Tom has one other big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of what...
And see, question, was Tom capable enough to benefit from...
The Roadrunner cannot harm the Coyote except by going beep beep. No outside force can harm the Coyote. Only his own ineptitude or failure of Acme product. The Coyote could stop any time if he were not a fanatic. A fanatic is one who redoubles his effort when he was forgotten his aim. No dialogue ever except beep beep. The Roadrunner must stay on the road, otherwise logically he would not be called a Roadrunner. Okay? All actions must be confined to a natural environment to the two characters, the Southwest American desert. All material, tools, weapon, or mechanical conveniences must be obtained from the Acme Corporation. Whenever possible, make gravity the Coyote's greatest enemy. The Coyote is always more humiliated than harmed by his failures.
From Wile's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him.
That bad luck is a core part of Wile's character as a cartoon, so let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place. Space Jam.
Where Wile yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else. But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile's cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's specifically chasing the Roadrunner, or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for, Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA Dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wile's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile, whereas Wile's superior strength, speed, and loony arsenal ensured his victory.
Wile gave one hell of a chase and left Tom Jones in for a rematch.
The winner is Wile Coyote.
Okay.
Next time on Death Battle.
I'm not even mad about that. Oh. No way.
subscribe and join as a member to see more.
Spider-Man versus Deku. Oh boy, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Wow, that is gonna be good. Okay, so let me shut this off. Very good matchup. Very good matchup. We should get a death battle for Popeye versus Bugs Bunny. For the battle between two the character with impressive amount of Toon Force. So, 'cause here's the thing about Popeye. Popeye's Toon Force ability is impressive. Like if you watch all of the Popeye shows, all of his episodes, I'm sorry, hold on. His power, it so gagging, you know. So you get what I mean. If you watch a lot of Popeye episodes, you get the idea. And if you also watch Looney Tunes and you see everything that Bugs Bunny does, Popeye versus Bugs Bunny, it definitely would be a great matchup. Can I see? Cause the funny part is cause you know that meme is when Bugs Bunny was like, if you come near this rope, I will cut it, and then that I forgot what that big animal is. I'm gonna call it an ape, and that ape just pulled the entire cliff along towards him along with Bugs Bunny, and ooh, like imagine Popeye doing that. That would be good. But anyway, Spider-Man vs. Deku, the next episode of Death Battle is coming. I'm so excited. That's Miles Morales, not Peter Parker. So I'm kind of rooting for Peter Parker, but I gotta rewatch My Hero Academia. So anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'm Major Black, and use 10% off. I suck at this. Use code AJBlack for 10% off on all Drink Podcast products. And yeah, that's just about it. And again, I am Major Black, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.